Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Monday, November 24th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this one. We settled in a sell signal last week below the 187.87 formation. It was not an easy short to hold on to if you played it intra-week. In other words, and I'm just going back in time here, this would have been a Tuesday sell signal, intra-week sell signal below this channel bottom. And then, we came back ahead of the earnings day, which was Thursday. Yes, am I right? Yes. To close right back above it. So it neutralized the sell signal. And then we opened clearly above it on the earnings report, only to come falling away late in the afternoon to close below it on Thursday. Thursday was a sell signal. It was a resumed sell signal, let's put it that way. And it became official, if you will, with the Friday settlement below 187.87. So what is it? 187.87 on the weekly chart, your sellable resistance, anticipating over the next, with present volatility, this could be over the next week or two. This is, after all, rising, 159.93. I cannot ignore it as a meaningful support. I think what's happening right now is just sort of shaking out long positions, kind of flushing them out for the next week or two before this stock could actually resume its upward bias as we move into Q1, where we could round up from here within several months into the 210s, 220s. I'll get to that in a minute. And so what is it? 187.87 on the weekly chart is at 187.30 on the daily chart. This is your ceiling of resistance below which selling pressures are likely to continue building, anticipating, this could be over the next few days, 165.94, a descending channel bottom, which if you look on the daily chart, will be converging over the next 3 or 4 days anyway with that same structure I showed as our objective. I don't know if did I say 3 to 5 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, or 1 to 2 weeks? I mean, as I think I said, with present volatility, we could say it over the next week or two. And I think this is actually likely. I think over the next week or two, we can fall into this zone of support between 159.97 and 165.94, narrowing daily. If we see that this week, it can absorb, once again, selling through the rest of the year, even into the first quarter. And from here, we can round up within 2 or 3 months to the significant overhead resistance area. Do we show it properly? I don't know if we do anymore. There's only so much news in the newsletter. 219.64 is one of them. There's also a 228.94. I don't think we show that today. We do not. I'm kind of scanning the charts. And that is another long-term wave count. So after testing the upper 150s, just know that this is an opportunity to go long. Day traders, 3 to 5 day swing traders, 3 to 5 week swing traders, and yes, 2 to 3 week position players, near-term investors who can then ride a wave up into the 210s, 219, 220, 219, I think 64, 228, 95. I'm kind of going by memory there as our overall objective. And that is kind of the big picture. Let's work our way down today for you day traders. You've got 177.68. I know this hasn't behaved very well. I mean, on Friday, we broke it early, but we popped back above it early as well. And despite this dramatic spike, it did hold for the balance of the day pretty decently. And so, I'm just throwing it out there as a possible day trade. It still has merit. Holding above 177.68 will actually keep 187.30, 187.87 in reach today. If we break or open perhaps below 177.68, if we open below 177.68, there's every reason to consider 165.94 as a day target. Given what's played out over the last 2 days, we could see this today.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
165.94 is once again the beginning of a zone down to 159.97 that can contain selling not only for the week but through the rest of the year, well into the first quarter. After testing this rising, I should emphasize, channel bottom at 159.97, we can round up into this 219 to 229 region, which will show again over the following 2 to 3 months. Now, of course, if we do settle the week out below 159.93, that's an even more dramatic sell signal than the one that occurred last week below 187.87, because I would anticipate within a couple of months, 3 months at the most, 119.82. 119.82 is our base of long-term support, trend-defining support. Bull trend continues through 26 above 119.82. It is solid bottom-picking territory for long-term investors. It would become a 2 to 3 month target if we were to finish the week out below 159.93, which I consider to be highly unlikely at this point in time. Let's cover the upside. I'll take us back to this chart here. Actually, no, this is the wrong one. Here, 187.30, 187.87. I'm just going to go with the close above 187.87. If that were to occur today, we do have this 194.80 formation. That is a level that can contain daily buying pressure. So this is a day trade. I don't see us pushing through 187.87 today. But if we do push above, close above 187.87, 194.80 is likely on Tuesday. We can top out here for a day. But if we do wind up closing back above this area, I think it has, it neutralizes, number one, expectations once again for the upper 150s, and does carry with it, as we continue into December, the likelihood for higher trade. I just don't see that trigger setting off unless we were to close below 194.80, and I'm talking like a full momentum reversal, neutralizing bearish momentum above 187.87, and then reversing into outright bullish momentum above 194.80. And these levels are converging. I may bump this up. It actually could join 187.87 over the next 3 to 5 days as it continues to drop, and this 187.87 continues to climb through time on a weekly basis as we continue into next week. So that could change a little bit. It could become a range of resistance. But for right now, if I were to go long aggressively, expecting immediate follow through to the upside, that is to say through next week and into the middle of December, it would be a settlement above 194.80. I wouldn't hold a short position above 187.87. This much is true. And then that's maybe one of the ways you could play this. You're selling the 187 handle, anticipating the upper 150s over the next 2 or 3 weeks or sooner. And if we close above 187.87, you're out of that short position, and then you reverse and go long above 194.80. I think that's a pretty solid play back into the 210s within a couple, 2-3 weeks. I think that pretty much rounds it out. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I will be back, of course, tomorrow with Tuesday's NVIDIA report. You have a great day.